bounty hunter's 10% cut will only make them $1,000. Peanuts. However, they see it as their duty as citizens to clean the streets of filth such as Lee.
I got a call from the bonding company saying that an informant was trying to turn him in, and he was at a crack house. Based on what the bondswoman told us, she had been looking for him for about 7 months, and he was a crackhead. Usually when you have a case like that, you know that they're desperate. And when they're desperate, they'll almost do anything to support their habit, but also to get away from you. So we knew we were in for something. And because we had very little knowledge on the case, it was one of those deals where we just went off the cuff, and those are the worst cases to go on. So we put as much team as we could together to go in this house and get it. We only have one agent that scoped the house that knows anything about the location. So we also going into this blind. That's why we're going ahead and do it today while we got daylight, and we got a possible good guarantee that he's there because the young lady who's trying to turn him for the reward gave us a call.
Deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
At the time I was at the door, I thought I heard somebody and saw something. We called the bonding officer to get the okay to kick this door.
Watch, you need to open the door!
It's a real big misconception about bounty hunters. They can kick any door in they want to. That's not true. We have special warrants. You have to have permission. You have to see the defendant. You have to know he's in there. Because if he isn't in there, we have to pay for that door.
The team gets through to the bonding company and permission is given to kick the door down. Entering a house by force is one of the scariest parts of the bounty hunter's job. They never know what will be waiting for them on the other side.
I immediately kicked the door and ran right in. We saw people running. We went in aggressively, not thinking about our own safety, just thinking about getting this guy.
We need y'all in here.
Unfortunately, they've apprehended the wrong guy.
Who else in the house, man? Look
Who
here,
else is in there?
we find somebody else in this house. You going to jail with him.
Fred's instincts tells him that Lee must be still in the house. He now has to search every corner of the building. It's a terrifying process.
When we saw that narrow stairway, that was probably one of my most nervous moments because we did not know whether he was going to come out, whether he was going to start shooting. We had nowhere to run, so we took our time. That was one time I was very apprehensive because I did not know whether we should even try this.
That is the scariest part of any job. And you don't know whether or not this guy's going to just start shooting, and if he shoots, you're hit. You can't miss.
The heat is really on.
You need to come out.
You don't understand, it was hot. It was like 90 degrees that day up in that attic. It had to be about 150. I'm sort of like a wet pig, you know. So we're up in there and it's dark. I have my flashlight. Yeah, it's up here. We're trying to get you. You need to come out. Don't make it hard on yourself.
Be careful. Give me that camera light.
Let me get a camera over there, a light.
Although risking their lives, the team's main priority is catching their man.
It's clear back here on this side.
You clear that?
Right here.
What about this?
Okay.
We clear this?
Right here. Got it right here. Give me your ass out. Come on out, Terry. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Come on out!
Come on.
You don't want to get shot now. Come on out.
Thankfully for the team, Lee is quite clearly too wasted to be any threat to them.
Defendants in custody.
With Lee safely in their custody, the team can breathe a huge sigh of relief.
Let me go down first. Make sure he don't fall.
After checking if the friend has any outstanding warrants, they let him go. The defendant was apprehended and taken straight to jail. However, Due to legal technicalities, all the charges against him were later dropped. Unbelievable.
U.S. bounty hunters is coming. If you got FTA, get the ducking and running.
I got charges pending, and them boys is coming. I'm just caught for child support, so I'ma start running.